Hello everyone, I am FearfulPinata and welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition with the Librum mod list. We are going to compose a new spell or two. But first, we have to stop here.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If
We need to
there's
sleep.
anything I can get you. Just welcome, friend. Welcome to the Villamere
This is
Inn.
different.
Need
I
a
kind of
room?
dig it.
So, you're headed up to High Hrothgar, aren't you? Of course. Like I said. Oh, while you're here, if I were you,
He said that
I'd
it's
keep
haunted.
away
Okay.
from the barrow on the east side of town.
I like to
Sure
winter.
thing.
I'd like to
Yes?
wint a womb. I keep doing that.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Maybe he should have shown me. Is it this one? Is this my room? It
Another
is.
batch of logs completely ruined.
All right, so we'll sleep for 12 hours. So what I need to do is simple. Or rather, what I want to do is simple. I want
Bears have it out for me.
bound sword. Now I don't know if a mod has made it higher rank or not, but normally it is novice.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the... Of course.
Otherwise, mind your
Okay.
business.
I don't care about that right
If you
now.
pass through again, stop by for...
So let's think about what goes into conjuring a sword. First off, let's check my magicka pool. It should be fine. I actually need more rolls of paper. Now that I think about it, let's hope Pilgrim's Needs actually has some paper on hand.
1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. Trinkets, odds and
Interesting.
ends, that sort of thing.
I actually just need rolls of paper. If you have them, you do not. Well, that sucks.
Till next time.
It's not that big a deal. Because I can make some. I'll find someone who does sell them. I think there was a potion shop down here. I thought I saw a potion shop. That might... Oh, no, it was just that. I thought that was a mortar and pestle. Okay, that's fine. I can still work with this. Maybe. So, what I need is... So, I don't have any... I can't direct it to conjuration, is the problem. I don't have anything that's conjuration focused. I do have Summon Inigo, but I'm not going to use that ever for spellcrafting purposes, even though I'm 90% sure I could. In fact, let's look. Yep. I could in fact get conjuration from it. We're not doing that. Ever. I cheated that in, so it does... The only benefit it has to me is to make sure Inigo doesn't get stuck in the glade or stuck on a rock or something. Because as he has tended to do in this playthrough a little bit. I probably could have used Whistle in some of those instances, but I don't know. Urgency. So, what I can do is click the right buttons in the right sequence. I'm going to pray. Cool. That'll give me more magicka. Now, I am still lacking in paper. But the reason I don't care is I might be able to make it specific enough with only 2 theses. Maybe not, though. So... Well, you know. I'm being very risky here. So let's think. It is a... weapon? Fire and forget? Or self-target? Self-targeting. Novice. Can I make more, I wonder? Self-targeting. Fire and forget. Dang it. Well, I'm not confident enough to do it just on that, so I should find my way to a city and get some rolls of paper. Actually, I know someone who might have rolls of paper if we can kill him. The haunted barrow, I think, only has one enemy. Those trees are floating. That quote-unquote haunted barrow. I think only has one enemy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has one enemy. If we can kill him, I'm... not certain, but he might have rolls of paper around. So let's actually find out if he does. Let's save here. I don't think there are any Draugr alive down here. I think it's just him wandering around being like, leave this place.
Leave this place. Leave this. Leave. Leave.
Okay. A lot of different... before the ages of man, huh?
I must be mad following you down here.
No reason to be mad about it. Let's see. Alright, this is... I think this is just a puzzle. I don't think it's actually gonna hurt me. Through here? It's only apprentice. I think I can handle this.
Bravo.
Thank you. Finally, some recognition. Torch. Yep, there's a trap here.
Why do you take me to such places?
For fun. You know. Oops. That's fine, you know? Actually been playing a... for some reason, this reminded me of... I've been playing a lot of Project Zomboid with mods, and there's one that adds a lockpicking minigame that's exactly inspired by... more like Fallout because of just the nature of you use lockpicks in it. Anyway, I thought that was a fun anecdote. You okay? Okay. Terrifying. Alright. So that's just fire now. Oh, I'm nervous about how strong this guy's gonna be, because he's a mage. Maybe he's not a mage.
Magic is not a
He is. He is a mage. Give me good stuff. Filter of the Phantom.
depressing.
Now did he have any paper? Which is the entire reason I did this. I think he actually fell into... Yeah. He started believing what he was doing. He went crazy. Basically. Like you do. He playing the role, he has sort of got too into it.
Something calming, please. I am on edge here.
That's okay. This place is actually pretty cozy. Is this one of the Galder places? I should have actually read the rest of what he was saying. Let's not eat vampire dust, because I have a feeling I know what it'll do to me. Fortify speech, maybe?
Do you really have to do that now? Here?
Increases speech skill by 476 points for 5 seconds. Well, I'm reeling. The answer is yes, by the way. I do have to do this here and now. I'm just going through leveling up my alchemy. Nothing. Flyamantia does not work with most things, it looks like. Most things I have, anyway. Ooh, nice. Nothing. Nothing. Hanging moss onyx? Nothing. Sabercat claws? Nothing. Spider egg? Yeah. Troll fat? Nothing. This is generally how I do it. Get rid of that vampire dust. I don't want to accidentally eat it or something. Let's do this until I don't have any left. What if I'm marksman? Good. And white cap, nothing. 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 And fortify speech, of course. Okay, so I have a ridiculously powerful potion of speechcraft. Can we discuss the speechcraft potion that I made? Did it happen to get nerfed? Hopefully, as I made it, because it was like the most insane thing I've ever made. It looks like it did not. There it is. Potent potion of fortify speech. Value 95. Only 95 for that? Maybe it's because of the duration. But, no, because time progresses while you're in merchant mode. Aha! This is one of the Galder amulets, I bet. I don't know which one. Or I don't remember which one because I have completed it before. But worth getting later. Ow. Of course one of them would be poison me. Good thing I'm mostly immune. But yeah, I think one of the Galder amulets is here. I can tell the innkeeper. What just happened? Why did I drop dead? Huh? Uh. Oh. I like actually died. And then it crashed trying to load the save. This was just before I killed him.
You are not welcome here. Better than I did. My friend.
We're both fine. Filter of the Phantom. So, yeah. I think being in proximity to Galder is what caused him to lose his mind. And that's fine. That's kind of that's to be expected, right? Powerful Draugr. All right, so I don't remember anything that I did.
I am on edge here.
So what I do want to do, what I do want to do, is this again because that's just ridiculous, and I want to make a ton of these. I'll worry about the other later. Okay, now I actually want to get out of here. All legit like. And without dying horribly. So I think what I need to do is hit this lever. Then this lever. There. And now I won't drop dead while trying to leave. Like, I'm still surprised I dropped actually dead. This would be, oh gosh. That's gonna be so good for selling stuff. Next time I have something really nice to sell, I'm gonna pop one of those. There's the exit. Ah, fair Clivia, my charming girl grew to be a ruthlessly ambitious woman. I taught her well, Abner Tharn. I didn't get what I wanted, but I did get something. And that's all that matters, maybe. Clivia Tharn's interesting. I do enjoy the stories of the Elder Scrolls Online, but I do have one solid problem with Elder Scrolls Online. One that can't really be rectified. And it's not anything to do with, like, it messes with lore or whatever. It happened so far in the past, it doesn't really matter. And the second era stuff is already, like, lost to history. So again, it does, none of the stuff that happens in it matters in the grand scheme of anything. Like, okay, maybe it did happen, maybe it didn't happen, whatever. It's sort of, I consider consider it in its own, like, canon bubble. But that's neither here nor there. I do like how the writing does explore the more weird aspects of Elder Scrolls lore and cosmology. Things that you typically don't see in games like, well, this one. Except for sometimes there is extremely subtle references to some of the more obscure cosmology. Like, there's someone on the writing team who knows the lore and really wants to inject it, but can't because the lead writer doesn't care about all that. But again, doesn't matter to what my point was going to be. Talk about Elder Scrolls Online specifically. My big issue with it is that even in its own space, nothing really matters. Because of a decision they made after the Somerset expansion to actually make time static. They even erased references to time progressing because of one Tamriel, which I think is an overall good idea for that game. If you played it, you might agree. But as for the story, they had to make sure it worked no matter when someone joined, which means every single expansion is occurring all at the same time. The only one with any sort of like direct continuity is maybe Morrowind to Clockwork City to Somerset, because that is a solid 3-part story that leads into one another, but nothing else follows that pattern afterwards. Like elsewhere, even the 2 elsewheres are basically self-contained. Like, yes, they are connected, but they can be connected both ways. It's super strange, and it kind of made me lose interest in the game overall, because I do like a story that the world state can't ever alter. And I enjoy stories where the world state can alter, even if it is only in the context of the story and not in the actual gameplay of the world. I've found Final Fantasy XIV has been good at this, even if the world state gameplay-wise is mostly the same. The world state does get altered through story events, and that's been pretty consistent. Even through ones where you are not quite on the same world. What's this? Fly Mantia. I'll pick that. Anyway, that was a long rant. I hope you enjoy my weird rants like that. I tend to keep my in-depth thoughts to myself for some reason, even though I'm voicing my opinion to the entire internet, despite hardly even a fraction of the internet even seeing my videos. I appreciate all of you who watch, by the way. It makes me feel good knowing that there are some people who do enjoy, I guess, watching me play a game and listening to me ramble about nonsense. But for the most part, I don't know why, I just get kind of shy and about my own opinions on things. Because I guess there's part of me that thinks, like, who cares what I think? I'm just some random guy. Some random 32-year-old on the internet talking about how much he loves old boomer RPGs and hates all this modern Skyrim crap with Todd Howard. No, that last part's not true. Todd Howard's fine. He's made some weird decisions before, like he's the reason Oblivion is so generic fantasy instead of what it could have been. And while I do like Oblivion, like I have a weird relationship with it in that I really, really liked Morrowind when it came out. Like, really liked Morrowind when it came out. I say when it came out. I got into Morrowind really late, and I was a youngin' at the time. I found it for like $10 at a GameStop. No, I found it, I think it was $10 for just the base game and construction set at Best Buy, and I bought it because I had at the I used to watch Toonami at the time when it came on in the afternoons after school, and he'd had a review of it, and the review wasn't glowing. They talked about how it wasn't great, how it was kind of boring actually, and how the graphics weren't good, but it's so in depth and such. But I don't know, listening to them, I didn't care about that. I was interested in the visuals because I had never really played an epic RPG, especially not a a Western RPG. What I had played previously were RPGs on the Super Nintendo, which tend to be JRPGs. Primarily what I played was, I think... there were some I emulated. I emulated Final Fantasy VI, but what I played previous, like what I have actual personal experience as a childhood thing, is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which was awful, and Super Mario RPG, which was a fantastic game. And I think what really... I can take the Umbral Orb. I think what really sold me on Morrowind specifically was that it reminded me of clips I saw on G4 back when that both existed and had games on it instead of just random garbage, random reality show garbage. There was a show, I can't remember what it was called, but it dealt with all sorts of like multiplayer stuff, and he would often share stories from players of those MMOs, which I wanted to play but couldn't afford at the time because I was a child, and my parents didn't trust multiplayer MMOs like that, because they required, you know, credit card details and recurring payments and stuff. Which, you know, absolutely understandable, I think. But when he showed stories, it would have gameplay footage attached, and Morrowind reminded me of those things I wanted to play. But it was single player, so there was little excuse. Anyway, I end up not getting it for the longest time, thinking about it, blah, blah, blah. And one day I'm with my grandma at Best Buy, and I see a brown package, like, well, a paper fold out in the PC game section, and it's $10, and it's Morrowind. And I grab it and I say to my grandma, "Can I get this? It's $10." And she says, "Okay." I get home, I install it. It's fantastic. I'm addicted to it. I think I stayed up all night playing it because it was a weekend. But because of how it's structured, I start Googling. Well, was it Google? I think it was Google. I start searching stuff on the internet for like how to do this, how to do that. What's this? What's that? And then I discover mods. But more importantly, I discover that most mods don't work without two things. Tribunal and Blood Moon. And my child brain is like, what the heck is a Tribunal and a Blood Moon? I don't know what an expansion pack is. I never experienced...
This is what we were born to do.
Well, no. I think I did, because I think I played Neverwinter Nights first? No, I didn't. I absolutely did not play Neverwinter Nights first. But I never experienced PC gaming before Morrowind. So, not only did I get introduced to PC gaming, but I got introduced to RPGs much like Skyrim, but way more in depth. Holy crap, what is happening? Oh, it's a Stormcloak versus Empire War little battle. I think the Empire is winning. Oh, maybe they're not. So, yeah, following that, who was the legendary, I wonder? So following that, the discovery of expansion packs, which I had no idea was a thing at the time, Like, I'd never heard of that. I think the only experience I had with an expansion pack may have been the Nintendo 64 expansion pack, the thing that added more RAM and made games run better. So my mind was blown that that existed, and I didn't have it. So then I was sad, but I still played Morrowind a lot. Until another fateful day when I'm at GameStop. I was given some money by my grandfather, who would often pass me money. Because of course he would. And I wanted to go to GameStop with it because I like video games, and I didn't have a concept of saving. I know we're a little over, but I'll end it after I'm finished with my story. If anyone's actually enjoying. What the? Look at this jerk. You have a conditional dialogue for ending combat with low health in the rain. The person who made this mod is insane. Oh! It's a bear. Okay. And a cat. I am stuck on something. So, anyway, continuing. I'm at GameStop. And what do I find but in the entire pack? Morrowind, base game, Blood Moon and Tribunal for $10 again. And of course I buy it. I take it home. I don't install the Morrowind because I already had it installed, but I installed the 2 expansions, which also opened my world to even more mods because I was already using some mods, but more mods became open to me through that. What the heck is eating me? Wolves? I need to run over to these guys. Help! Help, help, help!
Someone do something.
Save me! I've also got this cat on me and I can't run anymore. You would not pull out your sword. No! Pick me up! It's fine. Anyway, that's basically my story. That's how I got into Morrowind and the Elder Scrolls. And I'll just do the run back on my own. Ugh. I'm kind of annoyed that I have to because those Imperial soldiers were completely useless. Anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this... Oops. I shouldn't be asking if. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below, please. I can't be the only one talking here. Actually, I can. It's kind of the point of the platform in a way, but I like talking with people, especially after I ramble. Now, here's Riften's sign. Yeah, and ring the bell if you don't get notifications or, you know, want notifications regularly. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Goodbye.